Yo, bodies dropping, the morgue is popping. If this the NBA, then y'all Dennis Rodman, you're not like us. So you better be built to rebound as we recount the amounts of shots that have reverberated off the backboards. Pop, 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 pop. Don't let it drown you out. Don't let it drown you out. Don't let them drown you out. Focus, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rocks and stones have broken some bones. Kids line up to throw them back and hit a store owner's windows, and the paper headlines say riots. Inquire about black on black crime and incite it. Up to teen pregnancy rates in our local public schools, lack of college-bound graduates. We get used to how the conversation goes. Scissors cutting news clips, angry pundits twisting truth, and funding cruise ships using scenes of handcuffed school kids.
Who's next?
Good thing we have MLK in this fight, because either
fight for civil rights or be uncivil, right?
A civil war full of gentlemen in uniforms, but for civil laws, be nonviolent or indict the whole lineup.
Line them up.
I'm not talking razors to the dome and
hose them down.
I'm not talking cleaning mud off before coming in the home.
As we relive a dream, we realize that it's really been a nightmare. I stand hard, I am a rock.
Pop.
Then you cover it up with the paper that I've been shot.
Yup.
Out of what we're born with and what we've got, we make scissors and cut that plot.
Bang.
Then another ally gets shot. Dang. It's a game, often seen in a cycle, and it's put on full display for kids like it's a recital. Have you ever played a best of 10, but before the game started, you were down 4-0? That's how it feels to be born black, to be born broke. It's like being born in a doc's hands are at your throat. You want to choke, and the pressure is mounting. No, the despair is a mountain. No, no despair is a mountain. We went from staring at fountains that read for whites only to catching me up here doing a poem with me and my homie.
All right.
But then we insert black stereotypes, end quote. Insert statistics of African American male and police, end quote. Then we insert cliche pro-black poem line that then repeat, end quote. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, boom.
The race begins. Dr. King said it's obvious if a man is entered at the starting line of a race 300 years after another man, the first would have to perform some impossible feat to catch up with his fellow runner. Stunner. I've been putting stunner shades over hundreds of pages.
No, hundreds of years.
Which translates to miles of yellow tape for first the slaves, now anyone bearing the name Laquan, Philando, or prisoner number 978 waiting for his court date.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
The man wearing the melanin cape, because in comics, superheroes aren't born in Black Baptist churches in 1968.
See, in this race, to catch the American dream, we don't all start in the same place.
It's like, based on your name,
you have to run on different terrain.
It's like, based on your sex,
that determines the amount of steps it takes.
It's like, based on your hue,
then you start from a different view. See, even in tennis, we can't get the score to say advantage love. And it's even harder in the game of life. But for all my I don't see color folk, because even if we take the hue out of human, then we're still left with man, right? Well, I wish it was that simple. It's like believing that America went through its teen phase without a pimple. But don't be deceived, don't be naive, don't fall asleep. To not see color is to not see. Tragic. I can't even say savage without the added baggage. We gotta be avid backtrackers to rebrand it. The American dream, what does it really mean? Alone, these thoughts I can't bear. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. And it is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. Even though it is one. Do we participate in the politics of cynicism or the politics of hope? I just hope that we have the audacity to find the stone.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. A good man, Martin Luther King Jr., walked into a room.
This is not a joke.
He spoke with truth and courage. Never went viral like a sickness, and he says, I've been to the mountaintop, the summit of either all his victories or the massive all-human depravity. See, He had been to the mountaintop and said to the sky of scared stars considering a fall back to earth, have faith. These words melting onto the tongues of dark-skinned children basking in their self-worth like it was the first time they heard those words. Have faith. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of a mountain of despair a stone of hope.
With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.